is crooked. The plumb line reveals cracks. All right? So here, God talking about the plumb line, all right? The plumb line reveals what is vertical and what? And aligned with heaven. All right? For example, believing, for example, a doctrinal drift. Now, what we believe in, for example, our church, we believe that God is still speaking today. All right? Now, and there are things that we believe as a prophetic ministry. All right? We believe in submission. We believe in what? In what? In loyalty, accountability, stewardship. All right? As a church. Okay? So if there is a doctrinal drift, if someone moves away from these core beliefs of our church, all right, now what will do what? What will reveal these things? What will reveal that somebody has drifted? What will reveal that someone has drifted from the core, the doctrine of the church? Will be what? Will be what? The plumb line. So believing things that are almost right and not true. That is what a doctrinal what? Drift. Believing things that are almost right and not true. You see, the fact that something is almost right doesn't mean that it is right. The fact that you almost win the contract, it doesn't mean that you have won the contract. Have you won it? For example, if you write an exam and the pass mark is 70 and you get 69, does it mean that you have passed? You haven't passed. You haven't passed. All right? You almost passed doesn't mean that you have passed the exam. All right? So the doctrinal drift, this is what? Believing things that are almost right. You are believing on things that are almost right and you hold on to it. You hold on so strong to it that are almost right, but it is not right. It's almost right. Doesn't mean that it is right. All right? Okay. And also, relational misalignment. Wrong connection pulling you off course. All right? So the plumb line reveals these things. The plumb line reveals doctrinal drift. All right? The plumb line reveals relational misalignment. That is wrong connections pulling you off course. Wrong connections. All right? You know that there is somebody who is against the prophetic, but the person is your best friend. You converse so much with that particular person. The person will what? Will gradually lead you away. That person will gradually lead you away because the person will constantly speak against the prophetic. And that person is your tight friend. So gradually you will what? That is what we call what? A relational misalignment. Your relationship is not aligning so well with what you believe in. Okay? And then another thing that the plumb line reveals is priority disorder. Priority disorder. Good things in the wrong order. Good things in the wrong order.